can share.
Okay.
You can share it to your page.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hey, Brandon, what's up?
What's up, Brandon?
All right, good peeps, come on in here. Y'all see what the topic is?
Let's see. Hold on, because now I got to find it now. I said, what my notifications is? Because I'm supposed to get the notification.
Y'all see what it say?
Let me see. You tag the
I'm sharing it real fast.
Girl, type your name. I can't find you, girl. I can't find you. But if y'all are in here, y'all know. Y'all already know how this thing go. Drop something in the comments. What am I saying? Okay. Y'all make sure y'all drop something in the comments. Let us know that you are here. Send scoot over just a little bit more. You ain't pulling up.
Come on in the room.
Okay.
Come on.
I ain't even have to tell you to come on with the theme song.
Come on. Again, I don't know the rest.
Oh, come on.
Sis.
Come on. Did you find yourself?
I did.
All right.
Yeah.
Look, Cindy, we gonna have to come up with a
Yeah, we need an official
theme song
yeah.
because I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know what we be having going on. Just turn it down. That way you can read the
We
comments
gonna
too.
need one good old,
Yeah, we need to make it official. Hold on, let's make sure we go ahead and tag all our people and make
Go
sure.
ahead, get your jingle right now, girl. Get your little Jamie
Baby,
Foxx
I
going.
need to get some going, child, cause yeah.
Baby.
Baby, her phone is over here singing, honey.
Baby.
It's saying a little bit of everything.
How you been, Brandon?
That's that Android. That's what that is.
No.
See, that's what that is.
Don't do that.
That's that Android. I knew that. Cause iPhones don't do all of that. They don't do all
do
of
that.
Yeah, let me see how I can turn this. Oh,
I'm telling y'all.
You probably got it on speaker.
It's the Android for me.
I'm still good.
I still lay out.
baby, let's go outside.
She finna throw. See, look at. I mean, y'all do y'all hear? It's just.
Baby.
It's just talking. Girl, when did you hit on that phone?
That's good, Brandon. That's good.
Hold on, I can't even see what brand is saying.
I used to work at Walmart. I hate to hurt him.
Okay.
Baby.
If he a friend of yours, he a friend of mine, baby.
This just gonna get turned off because baby. We just gonna pretend like we don't hear it and I'm gonna hold this power button.
She finna cut the whole thing off.
Yeah.
Send the pin. Did you pin it out?
I'm trying. My iPhone is acting up. The Android is up there doing fine.
Yeah, go up there and pin it on the Android then. Since
It's
know
the
what I'm saying.
iPhone
Girl,
that's acting up.
I don't know what was going on with this right here.
Because that one right there was tripping, honey.
It's
Let's
the
see.
iPhone that wants to act up today.
Let's make sure we get everybody up in here. I probably am double tagging people, but it don't matter. We want everybody to come on up in here.
We want all of
All of them.
But yes, y'all. Y'all see, I don't know if the description is up there, but let me type it in. Again, it's you are enough.
Simple as that.
Basically.
Like literally, that's the status.
Period.
That's
Big
the
old dot.
Okay, y'all know we're gonna come on. Y'all know we do this every time. We have
Every
to,
time. Like y'all should be used to
Right.
it.
So see the phone still talking, y'all.
Don't do all that.
It's gonna turn back off.
See, let them know what we drinking on tonight. What we got?
Oh yes, where my girl at?
Let's see.
Ooh, almost.
Now, girl, what you ain't gonna do is drop her.
We got some good old sweet B word. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Girl, grow
Sweet B
up.
word. Let me get my Vanna White on. Let me get my Vanna White
Look,
on.
somebody named Tony and just added you, Jay. I don't know who Tony is, but hey, girl, welcome
Hey,
home.
Tony.
What's up, Tony? What's up, girl? Look, if y'all are in the house, please drop something in the comments. Put a peace
I need somebody
sign.
come fix this phone.
Look, any IT people in the house, cause Jay needs her phone put together.
Are you in the house tonight?
Right. So if you in the house, y'all make sure y'all drop something in the comments. Drop something in the comments so we'll know who is here with us, who rocking with us, who ready to party with us, and talk a little grown folk talk with us. You know, City Red.
I'm ready. You might got it on.
Who is the phone?
I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called.
It's the mode where it's talking back to me.
Yeah, it's a setting.
I don't need it talking back to
How you do that? Let me see.
Baby, it's
I already had an Android. girl. I don't even know if I.
It's talking to me.
Okay.
Baby, it's talking to me.
Hey, Liz. Liz said, "What's up?"
Hey.
Your people come on. Hey, some comments so you can see your people. Let some people come on in the house and speak to her. Look, what's up, y'all? So, Cindy, you ready? We're gonna go ahead and get this thing popping, y'all. We want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Queen's Peace. What episode is this now, Cindy?
We are on episode 7, y'all.
That's wild, y'all. It seemed like we just started this.
Yes.
At first, it was just me and Sid, and now we are bringing on our local black business owners. The first person we had was Miss Ayla Reed. She came on last time. And today we have another lovely special guest in the house. Why do I feel like we need some round of applause? Yes. We need all of that. Yes. So y'all, we have the lovely Miss J in the building house. In the building house. The wine already hit me. In the house tonight. She is a black business owner. She has multiple businesses. So we're gonna let her introduce herself. Tell us a little something about her business and just about yourself, girl. Come on, you got the flow.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, put you on the spot. Put you on the spot, girl.
Well, first of all, hey y'all. My name is J'Bria. Everybody calls me J because it's just much easier. This doggone phone.
Girl, it's cool. They hear it well. We hear that.
So first of all, me and my daughter, we have this journal out.
Yes.
Journal.
Let me put it closer to the camera
Yeah.
so the people
Front
can
and-
see.
front and back,
You
front
know,
and back.
y'all check that out.
Since the topic is called "You Are Enough," we're
Look
gonna
at that
start with the
beautiful
children.
picture of her and her baby, y'all.
Yes.
I loved it. I love the brown people on the front of it.
Yeah.
It's the brown people. for me.
So since we're talking about "You Are Enough," we're gonna start with the babies because they grow up now and sometimes they don't get a chance to understand that they're enough and they have a voice. So they tend to kind of shut down. So this journal helps to bridge the gap. We're going to teach them how to do affirmations.
Yes.
Teach them how to draw about their day and be creative. I know you'll probably like that.
Yes.
And talk about things like that. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Y'all make sure y'all check that out on Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com.
Come on, Amazon. Yeah, I did not know that. Okay.
Check that out.
That's what's up.
We will definitely be dropping a link.
Yes,
in
for all
the,
of her.
for all of her, where you can purchase all of her items.
Hey,
Yes.
get in, my girl.
The second thing we do, we have Luxe 80, and what that is a motivational and self-confidence building session. So
Okay.
all of that, we can talk about how you need to be confident. If you're lacking somewhere, we're going to help build you up. We're going to help motivate you. We have different exercises that I can do with y'all, motivate y'all through dance, because I love music. So
Come on. I can't dance, so she can't help me in that part.
you don't have to, as long as you're confident doing what you're doing. Like,
Barely.
see, at the end, we might turn some music because we need to be singing something. We need to be.
Clearly, I need to get my dance skills together because
Yeah, we're gonna do all of that. We're gonna talk about how fun it is to feel yourself and be yourself.
okay.
Yeah.
Don't care what nobody else thinks. Other people's opinions
Come on.
Right.
out the window. We don't even care.
Facts. That's
So
good
I'm
stuff.
trying to make you get back to the best version of you that you might have lost sometime.
Ooh.
Yes.
Get back to you.
Okay.
Yes.
I like.
And I think, not cutting you off, but just saying in the times that we're in, I think people have or more frequently do that. Due to like maybe not necessarily harboring things in, but not just having that person that you feel like you can just openly talk to about stuff in your corner.
Yes.
And then too, not having the resources to find and seek like a quality therapist that you feel like you can confide in and go to long enough to build that relationship to be your therapist.
Yes. And so to be clear, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a counselor. Did not go to school for that. But I am your coach. Like you call me your little personal cheerleader. So,
So like a life coach?
yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm building your confidence. I don't care if we can be out at the reservoir. I'm gonna have some music on the end. Show me your sexy walk. Like show me that you are there.
Okay.
We grown. You can say whatever word you want to. Once I get to drinking, I may drop a few, cuss words or whatever. So what made you get into that? What motivated you to want to help other people feel more confident and feel more sexy and vibe with themselves? What was it that made you get to that point? Like, okay, I want to help other people.
Girl, for the longest, I felt I had really low self-esteem. I did not feel like I was pretty. Did not feel like I was sexy. Did not really feel like I had a voice, so to speak. And I did that for years. Like, even before adulthood, even in high school, I felt a certain way.
Get that talking phone off the floor. Just sit it on the table. Honey's talking.
Don't do it.
She babbling now. She here. I got to talk about that phone.
Don't do my baby. This is bae in the moment.
Babe, get it together, babe.
And they talk back.
Clearly. They tripping.
They communicate.
Effectively.
Communication.
Right.
Communication is definitely key.
So yeah, I lost myself a while ago, and I was just like, you know what? After I started healing, went through a breakup, so I started healing, going to therapy, and I was just like, okay, let me get myself back together. So I started feeling a little bit better by myself, and I had friends in my corner that made me feel even better. And I was like, okay, now I know I'm not the only one who feels this way, or been put in this position, or going through life, or life has kind of got a hold of them. So let me help somebody else, because I know I pulled through years of feeling this way, even starting in childhood and teenage years. Then let me help somebody else get them
right.
out. Let me show them the tools that I found that helped me.
Right. And that's a good thing, because I feel like a lot of, like you said, even with children, they're shut down and so closed, just silenced at a young age because they don't have the resources. They don't have somebody that they can talk to, or their mom, because a lot of our parents only raised us off of things that they knew, and they maybe have not been raised to be confident or to, you know what I'm saying? So you saying that, excuse me, it's really good. It's like just providing resources, because everybody can't afford a therapist.
True.
Everybody don't have insurance, health insurance. Everybody, parents don't have, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody doesn't have that, because we always preach therapy. And I'm there, like I feel I've done therapy, but everybody doesn't have the resources, you know what I'm saying? It's so many people that really just need somebody to talk. And some people don't need therapists. They just need somebody to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of children, they don't have nobody to talk to. Because mama like, mama always at work. Like, I'm not one of your little friends. Or mama works so much, the baby always with grandma, or the baby just at home with the dad. You know what I'm saying? So the children don't have those outlets, and then now, especially with the virus and stuff going on, you know, like when we were in school, we had all type of stuff going on. Even if it was just a football game on Friday, and a little dance that they would have. Social, just being able to be, you don't have to be 6 feet away from the person that's sitting beside you in class. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that has changed like a lot. Because I even look at like with my son, this was his first year of, last year was his first year of being in actual school, and his first year was virtual.
Right.
And I kind of feel like that it didn't mess up his social skills, because he still would go to the daycare, but I can tell the difference in him now versus when, he was just home and doing virtual learning, and you know what I'm saying, versus now he gets to be around other kids. He come home talking about some stuff I don't want him talking about. And I'm like, child, who you been talking to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they being around a whole bunch of other children and being exposed to things. So, but I do, like I said, things are just different now for children. Like, it's just so different. This virus got them cooped in the house. They can't really do nothing. These are already like new age children, and they already in the phones. And they're not outside children like we are. So then when the virus hit, and you really forced in the house, and you learning from a laptop. You picking up a phone when you get done. Like, ain't no outside time. I feel like some of that can, like, just hinder a child, like, emotionally.
My baby was having breakdowns because she's so social butterfly. So when they had to shut down, like, she was literally having breakdowns, like crying and screaming, saying how she missed me in school and how COVID ruined her life.
Oh, not ruined her life. Girl, I feel that way too. It ruined my life.
She was like, they ruined my life, and that's how we ended up. We didn't have this journal, so that's how I was like, okay, well, let me try something. I went and got one of those black and white composition books, and I was like, okay, we're gonna write down how you feel, because every time I ask her, like, you want to talk about it, she's like, no. And I was like, but do you want to write about it? She was like, so she would write about it, then she'll bring me the journal so that I can read what she wrote. I will respond back and get back to it, and that's how this came about.
And that's good, and it's good that you were understanding, because a lot of times I feel like we, and I'm not saying us specifically, but just generally speaking, we force children to talk. We force them when they're not comfortable. Your baby's like, no, I don't want to talk about it, but I'll write about it. You know, and that's good that you understand it enough to be like, okay, baby, that's cool. You know, as long as I can talk to you, as long as we can figure this thing out. It don't always have to be directly. You kind of have to approach. All children are different. You know what I'm saying? And I used to write my mama letters when I was younger. Like if it would just be something that I felt like, okay, we can't do this face to face. I would write my mama letters like while she was sleep, folded up, and then just like leave it for her. And then we could discuss it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you don't know how to approach it. Like it's already enough being a child and trying to deal with your emotions and how you feeling and going to school and being around other children that don't live like you and they talk different than you and they may dress different than you. They may be a different skin tone than you. You know, and stuff like that. So it's I just feel like it's a lot when it comes down to our kids and just communicating with them, because I feel like we say communication is key in relationships, but it's key with our children as well.
In all relationships, just not with boyfriend, girlfriend.
Right.
Your working relationship, your relationship with your kids, your parents, like all of that.
Yeah.
Now, Korea said my kids love virtual. Really? So, are your children naturally like just homebody children? You know, like even prior to, cause like Chris' little girl, for example. Lundy doesn't really like to just go out like that. Like Lundy is cool. Like we can just kick it in the house. She don't care unless she's just bored. Like she ain't got to go to the mall. She don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Versus like Jalen, he'll get in his moves. He want to go outside. Are we going somewhere? He just want to get in the car and ride. So were your children just naturally just like used to just being home and just kind of chilling? You know what I'm saying? So is that why virtual is like, shoot, I like this better because I prefer to be in the house? You know, anyway.
Like that. Samaya, every weekend, Mama going somewhere this weekend. Mama going somewhere this weekend. But she is so used to going because when she was a baby, she was on a schedule. Literally. Like she was gone like almost every weekend.
Yeah, she was.
So she's used to being gone.
Where we going? Ain't no sitting still.
Sitting still is not on her radar at all.
She don't know nothing about that.
She don't know nothing about that. So us being at home on weekends be like, okay, Mom, can I call my daddy? Because, I just can't be like here in one set space. Like, I got to go. If it's just going
that's right,
to my dad's house.
Go to my dad's house, pull up on grandma or somebody.
I got to go. And sometimes it bothers me, but I know, I can't be mad because that's what she used to. Like, she used to be
like
on
that's
the go.
it. That's the lifestyle that she's had, so you can't really be
mad.
Right.
Literally, since she
Maya
was 6
gone
old. Like
every weekend.
She had a schedule. For a weekend.
Friday we had her bags packed because we was gonna go out of club. Y'all was pulling up to pick her up.
She was literally gone.
Y'all was either pulling up to pick her up or we was dropping her off.
So it's like I can't be really mad at her for that because that's what she used to.
True.
Like that's honestly what she used to.
Hey Chastity. Now Korea said they like to go outside. My son went through being bullied, so he's more comfortable at home. Okay. See, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That definitely makes sense. I went through being bullied. I said it right. I was bullied when I was younger. And just experiencing that, and I feel like now it's worse because of social media. Like back then it was just word of mouth, like, oh, you ugly. Or you this. You know what I'm saying? Children was just saying it versus now. These children get out on social media and they bully folks.
I know y'all want me to do this.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
They post videos.
Yeah, like, so I feel like bullying now is like on a scale of like it's children that are committing suicide and taking their lives and just, doing stuff to just hurt themselves or hurt other children because they are being bullied and they do not know how to handle it. You know, then I'm wondering,
how to express their
what are the school counselors for? Like, do they not have counseling in school
And
anymore?
I was
Or
wondering.
They do. They have a whole, it's called ELS.
really?
They go to classes every week.
Because
That's at the public?
I feel like when our counselors always helped us with our schedules.
Right.
So
Like,
that's
we
why I'm
never
like, what is
had-
the
They
difference?
have, not those type of counselors. They
Yeah,
have
we-
actual
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I feel like
counselors.
I that's the only type of counselor I knew in school.
Yeah.
Literally.
Was
Our counselor was the person you went to fix your
Fix your
schedule,
schedule.
to talk about it
Yeah.
when you wanted to go to college and do
Yeah.
stuff like that. We didn't have actual counselors like, hey, I need to go and I need to talk to somebody.
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
those type of counselors.
Like, we didn't have that. But I do feel like
we were
the
different.
teachers then were different.
Yeah.
Because I look at like all of my teachers when I was growing up, they were older.
Yeah.
They were older
Oh,
teachers.
They
yeah.
were.
You know what I'm saying? And they could tell when something was going on.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
pull you to the side, like, you know, you alright?
Mhm.
And they could tell if you were being bullied or if, you know, and I feel like now, and there's nothing against young teachers, like, you know what I'm saying? But they are getting younger. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I do feel like I felt like we were more protected back in the day. I feel like the teachers protected us more. You know, but I feel like in the day and age we are in now, teachers aren't really allowed to protect the children because of, you know, you got to worry about if somebody gonna sue you because you done did this for a child, or they gonna record it, and you know what I'm saying. Back then they had no
say the
problem.
wrong things.
Taking wrong and then
So they can't really guide the children. Because I'm sure them teachers will tell you, don't do, you know, they'll get on your butts and just tell you, you know, nowadays you can't even correct the child. Even in love, like not even trying to be aggressive or be mean to a child. Like nowadays you literally
kids
cannot.
have their phones, they're like, Mama, this is
Yes!
So then you turn around and call and she's like, I heard.
Yeah, you told my baby something.
And it's crazy how the parents back up the student before even going to the teacher to try to clarify or get the facts straight.
Right.
It's crazy. Like for the life of me, I cannot understand it. Like I have
Like
no
I get it,
understanding.
stand behind your children. Because one thing my mama always stood behind us. But at the same time, mama always said, I know my child.
Right.
And see, that's the thing. I always vow, I don't want to be, because I worked at a daycare too. And I could tell the difference in the parents that was just like, my baby ain't did that.
Yeah.
And one of the ones like, okay, well, tell me what happened.
Yeah.
And let me assess.
Right.
What, you
Assess
know,
it first.
and be like, okay, well, yeah, he did do that.
Yeah.
You know, or, well, no, I don't think, you know, or maybe he was having a, you know, like, it's a difference. I don't want to be that mama that's just, my baby ain't did my, because them teachers will mistreat your children.
They will.
They will mistreat your children.
They will.
But like I said, I always got my child back.
True.
But I also know what type of child that I have. Like if they be like, Jalen was talking 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10 he was talking. Anybody that know my baby, he's talking. And that's how I was as a child. You know, my baby, he gonna talk. That's just all he gonna do. He came home the other day, he was on red. I was like, why you on red? Because she said I was talking. I didn't even just fuss. I was like, Jalen, you cannot keep talking. I said, when the teacher tell you not to talk, baby, you have to just try to take a deep breath and try not to talk. You know, I know it's hard. I was that child.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I can't beat you because
I can't knock you for it. Yeah.
You got that from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like these new age parents.
Okay, Bad Cat, we got you. Enjoy the game, though.
Yes, have fun. Shout out to Provide. It's our homecoming.
Yes.
2400 Robinson Road. If you a ram and you in the house, put a ram in the comment.
Okay. They can't guide the kids. Korea said they can't guide the kids because half of them don't have guidance themselves. Well, now I can get jiggy with that one.
That makes sense.
Because, I mean, most of them were, they're our age. So, I mean, I'm not going to say everybody don't have that, you know, I don't know how to put it, that characteristic where they can guide the child and, you know, kind of talk them into, you know, going the right way or whatever.
They have some undisclosed childhood trauma.
Yes, and that they
really even took care of it. Do you try to teach
right.
Ask me some more wine.
Right, and then I can't even say it's the check because from what I hear, that
they don't make enough.
Right. So
they have to pay for stuff out their pocket.
Exactly.
Right. And if I feel like if you are in a spot where you're having to pay for something out of your pocket for your job, you got to be there other than for just the check.
You have to be.
So if you're at a point where that's your passion, be actually passionate about it. And if you're at a point where you're burnt out, take a step back.
Yeah. Especially when you dealing with people's children.
Right.
Like you dealing with people's children. Because I worked at a daycare and I was telling Mama the other day, I did it and at the time I could, but now I know mentally I couldn't do it. That's why I wouldn't do it because I don't want to misguide nobody's child. I don't want to be responsible for no mishandling of nobody's kids because I know I don't want nobody misguiding mine and I don't want nobody mishandling mine. And like I said, these parents are so different. Like you don't know if you got to square up and fight somebody because you done told the baby, don't do that.
Right. And then too, I feel like so many kids are neglected. Right.
I
saw that.
I
I feel like so many kids are neglected because parents don't know how to be parents themselves. Like they're dealing with stuff like it's this on top of this, on top of this, on top of this that they're dealing with, and mentally they checked out of their children's lives. It's not on purpose. It just happened. Right. They don't even know. They're like literally existing day to day.
That's why the grown-up needs to heal the child that's in them. Then they need to start doing things to break generational curses.
Ooh, baby, can we be the generation that
y'all have to raise these children different. And I'm not knocking how nobody was raised.
Right.
I don't feel like I was raised perfect, but I was definitely raised on love and understanding. I was nurtured. I was taken care of. I was protected as a child.
Yeah.
I can't raised on survival.
Right, and see, that was a topic that we talked about not too long ago. Being raised on love versus being raised on survival.
Yeah.
And that truly does make a difference in the person, the children that they are raising, in their relationship with their significant other, that literally plays a big part. And I feel like sometimes as a parent, like some days I wake up and it'll hit me like, I have children. I'm responsible for somebody else's life. It's like that reality. Sometimes you need a reality check. Like, we get so routine, just go to work, take care of the children, take your bath, eat, lay down. Do you have to realize I'm raising a whole nother human being? To be like, when it was just Jalen, I was like, I'm raising somebody's husband.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm raising somebody's father.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because you don't really look that far into depth of it. It's just like, oh, it's my baby. I love him. I'm protect him. But we have to look past that moment into, like I said, he's going to be somebody's husband. He's going to be somebody's boyfriend. Dating, you know what I'm saying? He's going to have to protect a woman one day. He's going to have to protect some children, one day and be the head of the household. You know what I'm saying? Now I got a daughter. She's going to be somebody's wife. She's going to be somebody's mama.
And then too, it's people who get out here and get in relationships and they have kids, but they don't know how to be a girlfriend or a wife or a husband or a boyfriend or a stepfather or a stepmother. And so with not knowing those roles, like with not knowing how to do those roles, a child is seeing it. So they like, okay, they doing this, so that's what I'm supposed to do.
Right, they going off of what they see.
Right, and kids, as a kid, experience is the best teacher.
Right.
So if that's all they know, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. So I mean,
then you grow up being an adult trying to break those habits.
Yes.
Because I know for a child myself had a stepfather, like I used to constantly hear, oh, she ain't gonna be shit and da 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 da. So I had to grow up and I was like, you know what? No.
And that was coming from your stepfather?
Yes.
Okay.
So I had to, and it wasn't until a few years ago I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna change. It was like 6 years ago. I was like, okay, I need to make certain changes. I need to start doing things differently. I got a child now. She is not gonna grow up hearing things. She's not gonna grow up seeing things. She's gonna grow up knowing what love looks like. She's gonna grow up seeing and hearing all positive things.
So let me ask you something. And if I'm getting too deep, you let me know. I'll stop. But do you feel like, does that change, like the things that you went through with your stepfather, right? Like with him saying stuff like that, does that change how you view your daughter having like a step, like dating? Does it like, is it like, okay, I want somebody, you ain't gonna talk to my baby, like, you get what I'm saying? How has that, like, you know, made you look,
shape your
like, okay, what is a red flag? Like, okay,
Yeah.
I can't have you around my baby. We can't date.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So with him, me seeing him and my mom, you know, the way he treated her, and so I was like, okay. And I made a promise to her. She passed away now, but I made a promise to her that I'm not gonna let anybody. Nobody gonna treat me like that. Like I'm gonna do something different.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna love me. They're gonna love my child. So I shaped now how I look at people and what I will tolerate and what I won't tolerate, because I know I have a daughter who's looking at certain things and I know what I don't want to instill in her. Like I want her to have high self-esteem, be happy, be positive, not go through anybody who's going to speak down on her.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Anybody who's going to speak down about me in front of her. No. Like none of that. So you need to see all positive stuff.
Right. And people don't realize that just because,
and it affects a child when they see stuff. They can't say nothing. Of course,
but it's still,
they still.
Because like you remember things that you heard years ago. You know, we feel like, because, well, they may be good to my baby, but how are they treating you?
You, right.
Because that was really effective. Like, children pay attention to everything. And it took me to recently go through a situation and my son to just express himself on things that he saw, for me to realize, like, these children be knowing what's going on.
Yes, they see.
Like, they know, and it's crazy because you know they see it, but when you hear them speak on it, it's like they fully understand. Like, I can express, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
And this person said this, or when this person said that.
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of mind blowing. It was like my baby really knew what the heck was going on. Like, that is just so mind blowing. So you have to be mindful of not only how you treat your children, but how the people that you were with treat them and how they treat you.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I'm
saying? Even though they may treat them nice and everything all sweet and cool and rainbows and butterflies with them, but if they see them treating you a certain type of way and talking to you a certain type of way, that's just as bad.
Exactly. Yeah. And the children will pick up on the bad habits.
Right.
Yeah. Like children.
And they'll think, oh, it's okay.
Yeah, you know, my mama was saying so-and-so, or my daddy, or my stepdaddy, this daddy, that. Because it ain't even about stepdaddies and stepmama. Sometimes it's the mama and the daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people be so
parents can be toxic.
Right? I don't want no. My baby don't have no stepmama, have no stepdad. Yeah. Sometimes it's the mama. It start at the root, baby. It ain't even got nothing to do with nobody on the outside.
Yeah, it's the inside.
Like sometimes, because everybody's like, oh, it's the man. Like sometimes women toxic too.
Yeah, y'all.
So,
because
sometimes it's the woman.
Yes, we give these men a hard time. It is some low down women in this. Y'all, it is literally some low. Excuse me, this wine, y'all. I gotta slow down. It is some low down women, you know what I'm saying, that would just be just low down. Like, to not only to men, but to their children. You know, and I feel like that makes it hard for like someone who is single that wants to date, when you feel like you gotta have your guard up and you can't trust nobody around your child or trust nobody around you. You know, it's just this. I just felt this day and age is just so.
It's different. Everything
is so hard.
Is it hard, though?
Baby. Like your heart gotta be protected at all costs.
But at what point do you not protect your heart? Damn, I guess that's a weak never.
I mean,
because
is there a time where your guard can be like down?
Yes.
You will meet somebody that you'll feel comfortable being vulnerable with, that's going to actually take care of your heart. Not just you, but they have to be careful with your heart and what you tell them.
Gotcha.
And how they treat you.
Okay.
And when they do that, then you can start peeling back. When you know you can start trusting them, they give you the okay to be yourself. They accept you good and bad.
Gotcha.
And you'll know it because you'll feel it.
Right? Yeah.
And they'll give you the word that you cool talking to me. I accept you for who you are.
Yeah. Well, honey, I have not been dating in so long because I'm in a relationship. And
I have
married.
not. Yeah,
look, Korea said the dating pool is horrible.
What's her name?
Korea.
Yes, Korea.
One of my coworkers was saying the same thing. Like, bro, ain't nothing out here in these streets. It is rough. That's why I said I could not imagine being single now.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
don't know what I would
it's
do.
a hard no for me.
Yeah.
0 stars. I wouldn't recommend because I'm straight on it. Because I know I've been called me a case.
Yeah.
You know, and people are just like, we are in a day and age where you really feel like you just cannot trust nobody.
And I hate that.
Yes.
I hate that.
People's intentions are not.
Like I remember when we were younger, everybody was your friend.
Like
when we were kids, oh, that's my friend. You know what? You kicked it with everybody that was around you. Who you know that was in the neighborhood. That was if you went to your auntie house and then the other kids. That's my cousin. You don't even know these folks. You know,
right.
Like it was just cool. You could be cool with your coworkers. Your mama used to hang out with her coworkers and her friends. And, you know, and bring their kids. I just feel like it's so different now. Like you literally, it's like you have to fight to show somebody, hey, I'm not a fucked up person. Like I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
not on that.
Like I'm not on that, sis. Like I swear I'm just chill. Like it ain't no BS, girl.
This ain't that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's bad that we are in the day and age where it's just like you can't just genuinely meet people and be like, oh, they cool.
Yeah.
Without, girl, I wonder if.
Or what's her motive?
What
Like you can genuinely do something nice for somebody, and they be like,
"Why you do that?"
Right?
They was gonna say something. They gonna tell somebody. You know,
and it's crazy.
Girl,
oh, you're doing that just because so and so?
No, like I don't. Times are just.
I just want to do.
Yeah, it would. Like you cannot be a nice person to people without people thinking like. Okay.
It's something to it.
Like she doing it for this, or she, you know, doing. I saw a post a girl put up. She was like, "I want to be something like I want to be the reason why people know that genuine people still do exist." Yes. You know, like every day I try to get up and just be myself because I feel like I'm a genuine person. Yes. And if somebody don't see it that way, it is what it. I'm not gonna go out my way to show nobody that because I feel like. I speak for myself. Anybody that truly knows me, the people that are around, like I try to keep genuine people around me. So even when they see who I'm associating with, like, oh, they good people. You know, so if I bring you around, it's like, oh, I know if all y'all kicking it, y'all good people. You know, now you don't go nowhere. You be like, girl, who all gonna be there? Who coming? Keisha gonna be there? Yeah. TT them gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You have to like, we would kick it like we would pull up on people just by association, like, oh, you know, so okay, well, let's pull up, let's go. Now you be like, oh no, I don't know them folks. You gotta have your pistol with you. You got to be watching your back. We could just go out and hang out and drink and meet people and be cool with them from that day forward. You don't know nothing about it, or just cool for that night. It ain't no beef. Like it's plenty of males and females I done met, and it was just one night of we hanging out, let's have fun, and it's cool. Nowadays you can't do that.
And I kind of feel for my kids with that because I don't know if my kids will be able to find genuine friendships, like genuine, like. And not saying I don't want my kids to get hurt. Of course I don't, but I know that comes with life. Hurt. Neglect, rejection, like not necessarily neglect, but rejections, letdowns, like
just
life. Right. You never know
what life will throw at you.
Right, that's life. But I want my children to have like friendships that are genuine and like people that they can like if she got a topic or something that's going on with her and she can't come to me, her stepdad and her dad and her stepmama. She got a friend who got a mama who she can go to. Like, I want that for my child.
It's like we want our children to experience what we had.
Right.
You know, and I be so grateful for it and I thank the Lord for it because sometimes I feel like what we have is rare.
Right. Yeah.
You know, what we have is rare. Where like how you said, we always had each other. I knew I could call your mama. Like I could call your mama now. Yeah. I could pull up at your mama's house now. You won't even know. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like oh, see, I was at your mama's house. You know what I'm saying? You can pull up at my mama's house. Yeah. And it's almost heartbreaking. Like, I hate that. I feel like my children may never get to experience friendship and sisterhood and brotherhood, because I feel like that's more so what it was. It was like a sisterhood and brotherhood, that loyalty to one another. Like people be so big on loyalty. It's like people fight so hard for loyalty. Now it's like back in the day, loyalty was easy.
Yeah.
Because you fucked with everybody, and everybody you kept around you was cool. Like you didn't have to second guess people in their motives.
Yeah.
Whether or not you done knew them for 6 months, you done met them a week ago. People would just fuck with you off the street like, oh well, you know, I know Sydney, you know, and you know, you cool with Sydney, oh well, you good, you family.
Yeah.
People would look like, it was so many people that looked out for me out the street of my cousins. And they were older than me, like, oh, you so. Oh, I got you. You know, you out in the club, they watching over you like, oh, now look, you know, you don't even know their name. They don't know your name, but they know, oh, you so-and-so cousin, so-and-so people. I'm going to look out for you. And it just seems like nowadays, people don't have it. Like, it be so many stories I see where the best friend been and killed the friend.
And that's what I was finna say.
Robbed the friend. Like, how?
Is it that people... Not a genuine question saying y'all would know the answer, but is it people feel like they aren't worthy of those type of friendships, or are they not worthy to be that type of person, or are they just not trustworthy enough to trust someone or be vulnerable enough with somebody to know that, okay, let me try, you know, to be a friend to this person and see how it goes. Rather than, oh no, she's trying to get too close, I'm gonna shut this down before it even happens.
I wonder do people think that way.
Right, like I really wonder, do people think like, nah, she's trying to be too friendly, I'm gonna shut this off. I'm gonna sabotage this.
Right, let me go ahead before I even get my business
before it even gets
like But you know, some people only give out what they have received. When all they know is self-sabotaging, and all they know is people being stabbed in their back, and you know, oh well, my mama ain't had no friend. My mom was like, you know, fuck bitches, we don't hang out, you know, or my daddy ain't never, I ain't never, like,
I can see that.
Sure, you are what you were raised.
And what you see,
what you see. Yeah. Like me, I grew up, I had good friends. Right. My mama didn't have friends. My daddy didn't have friends. Like, I was raised around loving people. Like, people to this day that'll see me and be like, you cut it off, you stand it off. You know, I was raised up on that.
Miss Wallace's daughter, she good. She good.
You know what I'm saying?
She good with everybody.
And I guess that's what makes me try to be a good person, because I want to know that when I'm dead and gone, or even when my children out in these streets and I'm in my home, in my bed, or when I'm at work, somebody see my baby know, oh, that's Mika baby right there. You good, you know?
Yeah.
But, like I said, it's a different day and age, because nowadays, some parents ain't like that. It's like, you can't look out for a child. Because they'll feel like, oh, you trying to tell my... Because get what? If I see Maya... If Maya see me, she already know what time it is. I know I got permission to pull... Come on, baby. Yeah. Come on.
Snatch her by
you know your mama wouldn't even let you...
Right.
You know?
Snatch her by
and I feel like we were more... Not saying we were better kids, because that's not what I'm saying. Because our children are amazing. I just feel like we... would kind of watch what we would say and watch what we would do, because we always knew you would be out somewhere and somebody knew your mama, somebody knew your daddy,
and you ain't never seen that.
And you ain't never like, oh, you cunty daughter, now come here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You probably done seen them, but you can't remember the details, and you know,
like things are so different. Like I always, and like I said, that's why I want to be a good parent and be a good person, because I want my goodness to flow on my children.
And then too, not to cut you off, and then too, karma is another thing. Woo! Karma can skip you and go straight to your child.
Girl.
And even from your parents, karma can skip your parents and come to you.
You don't realize the things we put out in this earth.
You reap what you sow. Is real. It is definitely real. Yes.
And if you don't reap it, it'll be a cheer.
It's gonna be your child. Yes.
Your like literally, it can be
skip generation.
Yes.
That's why you have to be mindful of how you treat people, the things you put out in the earth, even your thoughts.
And
I always pray for my thoughts, like, Lord, don't let me think the wrong thing. You know, like, because your mind it'll consume you. And it'll go from a thought to me saying it, or it being an action, or me truly feeling something I just thought for.
Your tone is a powerful thing.
Yes.
Girl. So
That's why you're only supposed to speak positive.
True.
Mhm.
And what I put on Facebook, speak what you seek until you see what you said.
That's a good one.
Speak what you see. Speak what you seek until you see what you said.
Yes.
That's good.
I like that one. I do.
I like that.
Yeah.
Because we don't realize our tongues are so powerful.
Yes.
Like they're so powerful. I try to when I am feeling down, like I will try, like speak out loud, like just like Mika, it's okay. You know, I try to calm myself down because I know that if I tell myself it's all right, even sometimes when I feel like it's not all right, I can calm myself down enough to just, you know what I'm saying?
To know it's
okay,
right.
sis. You know, even if it's just for the moment or just for me to get to the house and just mentally get myself together. Our tongue is so powerful.
And that comes to our kids too.
Yes.
Like, speak positive into your child. Don't you can't now this homework, listen. I understand.
Johnny had 2 apples. Listen. Woo!
This homework is a different
Girl,
breed.
phone.
Girl,
What is she doing over there?
Girl, this Angela is something crazy.
You're not gonna do her like this.
Right. You're gonna do this Android like this. Now,
But
fix it.
like I was saying, this homework, I get it. I get it. But
Fix it,
Like, Jesus, right now, Lord.
right.
speaking
right
positively in your children can go a long way. Like, if the homework is frustrating you, just take a step back. Because just like it's frustrating you, it's frustrating that child. Yes.
It really
And
is.
I have to remind myself of this. And even in the morning, you getting the kids up, you tired, you don't want to go to work, you going to, y'all get up, it's time to wake up. No. Good morning.
Right.
Get up. Like, if you hollering at your child first thing in the morning, you aggravate your child
You
first thing
literally
in the morning.
ruining their day before
Yeah.
it even started.
Literally.
We play every morning.
Like-
she'll be 8 next year. Like, I wake up, good morning. I start tickling and poking
Mhm.
on her. Turn on some music.
Yeah.
We dance.
Get in a positive mood.
Right.
Like, literally. Because sometimes, like, one morning I had to catch myself, but Jalen was just, like, dragging me down. You know, and then I had to realize, like, he's not going to be excited in the morning. You know how many days I wake up and I'm just like, ugh, I don't want to do
Hey,
this.
kid girl.
And it's like I didn't. Hey, Shaquita. It's like I had to realize my baby wake up feeling like this sometimes.
Right.
Like, I'm just tired. You know what I'm saying?
They have emotions.
Right.
Like we
You
do.
know what I'm saying? I don't want to do
Yeah.
it. And I had to catch myself because I was finna get the fuss because I'm like, he won't get out this bed. Because I get in the bed, like sit on the side of the bed, and I rub myself, it's time to get up, baby. You know, and I ask him, how you sleep, how you feel. And I'm like, okay, come on. It's time to get on up. You know, but this particular day, he couldn't get right. And I was finna go in there and snatch them covers back and like, hey boy, come on, get up, because you're going to have me late. But then I had to realize, like, Mika, it's one of them days.
Yeah.
You know, because I have them all the time.
I
But
have them every
as
day.
an adult, I'm grown and I know how to assess and place my emotions.
Yeah.
So I know, Mika, you got to get up and you got to go to work.
Yeah.
So you got to get it together and get it in gear.
Right.
But kids
Children don't know that just yet.
Yeah.
You know, so I had to just kind of like be patient with them. We were late that day, and it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? We have to realize, like, it's okay.
Yeah.
We're not going to be perfect parents. You know what I'm saying? In our eyesight, because to me, I feel like as long as we loving them and treating them right, we perfect.
Yeah.
In their eyesight,
Right.
we perfect. Even when we feel like, I ain't doing this right, you know, I'm not doing this right. In their eyesight, we're perfect because I know how I viewed my parents.
Yeah.
You know, and now when I look back at them, I'm like, we were struggling.
Yeah.
We didn't really have much. But at the time, it didn't feel like
No,
that
I
because
was like, you would
of
never
the
know.
love that
Yeah.
I was surrounded by. I never felt like I went without nothing.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I wasn't raised to be materialistic too. Like, that's another thing we have to teach our children. Like,
Ooh, Lord.
Yes.
of course, we want to give our children what we didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think about with Christmas, we could only get one big thing and one small thing.
Yeah.
I know, like, one year I got a bike and then I got a doll, like a little doll. The bike was the big thing, the doll was the small thing. You know what I'm saying? And I always said, I didn't want to do my children like that. It was nothing wrong with that because that's all my mama and them had. And I'm I'm grateful for that because
it
was some children that didn't even get that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I always be like, I want to be able to give my baby a little bit more. Then I started kind of going overboard, and I'm like, Mika, it ain't that serious. I've been about, like, Jalen's literally, his birthday was in May. He still got stuff in his closet now that he has not opened from his birthday.
Yeah.
Like, I kid you not. I'm just still, girl.
Okay.
Rewrap.
Recycle.
He has stuff in his closet from May. That is the God honest truth that he has not opened. And it was just like an eye opener. I remember one Christmas, I was like struggling. I had just started my new job. I'm talking about I was struggling. I was just crying because I was like, I don't know how I'm going to be able to pull my baby's Christmas off. And my mama had to be like, Nika, just get him what you can.
Yeah.
It's okay because I'm feeling like I want to get him this and I want to get him that, you know, because he's just an amazing child and he deserves it. Girl, I went to Dollar General because that's all I had. That's the truth. And I got him stuff from Dollar General. Do you think he knew that it came from Dollar General? And it didn't come from
General. What the difference was in Dollar General?
Yeah, I feel like that was the best Christmas he had.
Yeah.
Because I knew I bought that out of love and my heart and my genuineness. Like, this all mama got, but I'm going to give it to you. You know, we get so wrapped up in materialistic things, we don't realize that it ain't about that.
Right.
It ain't about that. Because half of them toys they're not going to play with.
Nope.
And if they play with them, they're going to break them by the next week. They won't.
And then,
I'm ready to throw toys away now.
Girl.
I think that's where we as grown-ups get stuff misconstrued. Because I feel like we look at social media so much and we try and compare and contrast social media versus what's really going on in reality. Versus reality. And it's like, it's not that. Because what this person is over here flashing may look like more than what you got. But the thing is, you don't know the backstory to that. You don't know what they had to go through to get that. How they got that. Like, right. And you don't know. They can look happy all they want to. Everybody is not who they post. P-O-S-T.
Right. Exactly.
Like everybody is not
y'all
who they
caught
post
up in the social media if you want to.
Right, because that's not really they're not like they can post happy all day long.
Because you're not we can post all type of stuff on social media and don't be living none of this.
Social media, you create your own narrative.
Yes.
You post what you want.
You write your own book.
You write your own book.
Like literally.
So to sit here and feel like you like the topic are not enough based on what you see on social media is very wrong.
It will have your mind.
Like, yes, it will have you twisted. Like it will really mess up your mental comparing what you have versus what you see people having. Because all day long they can post a G-Wagon Mercedes truck. That truck ain't even in their name.
They leasing it.
They leasing it.
And you don't know what people do to get things.
Right.
You don't know what they have to go through to get that stuff.
They can be broken. Like the inside of them is broken. But on the internet, you can't tell that.
Yep.
And it's some people who genuinely live like they post. But not 50% of people don't live like they post. And it might be less than that, or it might be more than that.
Right.
But it's a good percentage of people who don't live what they post. Like, so to compare yourself and diminish yourself to what you see is like you really taking a lot away from yourself.
Exactly.
Like you really taking.
Now, hold on, we got a comment. Shaquita said, I had to learn that kids don't care how much you pay for something. They just want to see all the presents under the tree and how many they have.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all of that stuff, it does not matter. Like I know it's parenting is hard.
Yeah.
I can say like
Georgetown,
like you know what I'm saying? Parenting is one of the hardest thing, but your greatest reward is seeing the smile on your children's faces. Like when my son would just come up and randomly just hug me and kiss me and tell me he loved me or you know, Mama, I would Jalen been holler about he want I got a chain with my daddy name on it. He been holler about I want a chain. Chris got a chain with some little diamonds on it and stuff. And I literally went on Amazon and bought an $11 necklace with a J on it. See, you would have think I gave that boy $1 million. Y'all, the way that people's like, I got a chain. Y'all, literally $11. He got way more stuff that costs more than that. He was so like y'all. He puts it back in his little bag when he done wearing it, and he puts it up like. And that's what I want him. Like that's what I want him to know. It doesn't matter how much it costs or whatever. It's something that I knew he wanted. Yeah. And it's something similar because he's seeing like, oh, I got a chain, you know. And then like I said, it's more so because Chris got it. He a man and he looking at it like, oh, you know, my stepdad got a chain. I want me a chain too. You know what I'm saying? He puts it on his little dresser. You know, and there's a month like y'all, I felt so good. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, all I spent was $11. You know? Like this, because sometimes I feel like, oh, I ain't got enough money. You know, I be wanting to just go above and beyond and do all this extra stuff, you know, for my babies. And it be like something that small. That necklace. Yeah, he come in the door. Mama, can I put my neck? Baby, wait, you got to take it back, you know. That's something that he, like, it made him feel so good. And it made me feel to give it to him. And for him to have something so small like that to be like, yeah, that was cool, Mama. You know what I'm saying? He brought it in here today to J'Bria. He was like, TT, look at my chain. And she was like, who bought it? He was like, you know who bought it. Your sister bought it. I was like, yeah, I bought my baby my chain. You know what I'm saying? Like, like those are the things that make being a parent like so worth it. Those small things when your children are just genuinely happy. You know, even when you just giving when you feel like it may be the bare minimum or it's just.
They gonna make me want to go home and go get my baby tonight.
No, girl, enjoy this break now. We ain't say all that. Leave the children where they at. Now, whoever got the kids, leave the kids. Because we need that break. Because enjoy your free time. Leah where she at.
Literally,
we love you, niece, but you gotta stay where you at.
You find yourself running on fumes, dealing with your kid, like life, day to day, back to back. This hitting you, and you really find yourself like. Parents who don't get breaks are like I feel like I would not imagine not being able to have a break.
And I know some women who don't get break. Like I'm talking about no break.
Like how can you not get a break? Not saying that you don't like your child or you don't like being a parent, but you live like you need a break. Like if you can't be your whole self, how can you possibly be a parent to a child?
You're not even
need a whole mental
break. Like
you do.
You need a break.
To process some things sometimes. You can't do it trying to be a mother at the same time. Like child gonna be quiet. You gotta think.
Have your thoughts to yourself.
You gotta be able to think.
And you can't
have clear thoughts.
You can't say I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick because I know my kids. Walk up, Mom, I need something. I'm talking about them ran past your daddy and walk
you in the bathroom. They come straight in. I had to teach Jada, you do not open the door when I'm in the bathroom. It'll be something simple like, Mama Layla, put some off the couch. Why you don't go back in front and close this door?
Like literally, you can be in the bathroom, using the bathroom, like okay.
Just a quick 2 seconds to just breathe. And the children like, hell no.
Leo, I need some privacy.
She understand it like, I got you, Mom.
Yes, but that was after she done came and just
of course.
And the whole mood is just okay. You know what?
You the kid, don't worry about it. Get on the bed.
And then not even.
I'll be there in a minute.
Right, and it's just like I said. I could not imagine not getting a break. Corey said, "Bro, not getting a break will take you to a dark place." It will literally take you to a dark place.
I was like not being able to have in a dark place maybe 2-3 days ago.
Like it will literally take you there.
Yeah, Shaquita said, "This is me now. Lord, help me." And I feel like for me personally, cause like when it was just Jalen, I would get a break. But now I have Layla. She's my full-time child. And people feel like because you have children, you're not supposed to have no life outside. It's like, well, you had the kids, you made the babies. That don't mean a hill of beans. You know, it's like a hill of beans. Like that doesn't mean nothing. Like I still deserve at least a couple hours.
I'm still an individual outside.
I'm still a person. Like you feel like you lose your identity. I went from Mika to Layla and Jalen's mom.
You know, I had someone to this like, Well, you done had kids, like you don't understand when you become a parent, all the breaks, unfortunately, you don't have time to get a break.
That's not true.
Excuse me?
No? That's what it says.
Say what now?
That's
How
not
does
true.
that work?
Right, because baby, if you don't want me to have a mental breakdown, then I
Right.
need a break.
And that's what kills me because, like, it's a lot of children it's a lot of parents that have harmed their children.
Mhm.
And I thank God for mental stability.
Yeah.
Never being pushed to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm not justifying nothing because nobody's child should be neglected,
Yeah.
life should be taken, or none of that.
Yeah.
But I feel like some of that, part of that comes from not getting a break.
Yeah.
Not getting a break, not feeling like an individual, feeling like a person.
Yeah.
Like I said the other day
They
with
have gotten
Ayla.
somewhere and got lost.
Yeah.
Yes, you done got so wrapped up into, it's like that the lines don't cross. It's just I'm always in mama mode. When Ayla was talking about, making time for your relationship and stuff like that, I was telling her, like, when me and Chris went out of town, it felt good to feel like an adult.
Yeah.
Girl.
Because people don't, I know I'm grown.
Right.
I'm big grown. I pay my
Yeah.
bills. I
Yeah.
do what I handle my business.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have children, it's like a piece of you is just that grown, that small piece of freedom that you feel like you have to just think for myself.
Yeah.
Breathe for myself.
Mhm.
Lay down and chill for myself
Yeah.
without worrying about, oh Lord, somebody, what you doing in there?
Yeah.
Get that out your mouth.
Y'all better be that
You better be in that toilet. Don't be in that toilet. You know what I'm saying? You get so wrapped in that, and I have to tell I be really feeling like I want to feel like an adult. I want to feel grown. I
Yeah.
want to feel sexy. I want to
Yeah.
feel like a woman. I don't want to feel like a mommy in t-shirt, which I'm a t-shirt and jean girl anyway.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? It just be so, I'm just like, oh, I gotta
Like
get
a walking
these kids.
zombie.
I gotta
Yeah.
cook. I gotta wash clothes. And let's lay down
with
with
no
kids.
responsibilities.
Yes.
I feel like every parent, both male and female,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of full-time dads too.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody needs that time to just get yourself together. And I feel like that kind of wears down on your self-worth. Like the topic was saying, you are enough.
Yeah.
When you don't get those breaks, that wears you down because sometimes you don't feel like you enough.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Because
it start
you're
breaking
constantly
down your
giving,
mental,
giving,
breaking
giving,
down your
giving.
confidence,
Yeah.
and then you start
Yes.
feeling like, I don't care, it's whatever.
Like,
I ain't got no clothes on.
Right.
I'm just here. It's just whatever. All that starts weighing in and weighing down on you. You start getting depressed.
Yes.
It's just the
Like,
whole mind
seriously.
get cluttered. You don't have nothing, nowhere for nothing in your mind.
Yeah. It's like
Everything's just all,
compressed. It's in there.
yes.
Like
All your thoughts.
your mind is just
Yes, all your
consumed
thoughts.
with everything.
Am I being a good parent? How am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I wish I could go out. I wish I could go do this. I need some mom time. I know I can't get no mom time. I know I don't have nobody to help me. I know
Yes.
nobody's gonna come through. Ain't no need me telling nobody there's something wrong when they ask you okay? I'm good.
Right. You might as well say you okay because they're going to judge you like,
Right. Because if I'm not good, what you gonna do?
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't helping me.
How can you?
Or
know?
you judging me, or you gonna come up with some type of excuse? Well, you had them babies,
Yeah.
but that does not make me not have emotion. That
Or
does
you
not
come
make
up
me
with a
feel
solution.
Yeah.
right. Like help me out. Like you want to be as a parent, you want to be able to express your frustrations and just your stress without feeling like somebody is judging you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, because people feel like, well, you had them babies, or you should take care of them, and I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make me less of a like I was a person. I was Jamaica before I became Jalen and Layla's mama. Like
Right.
I was me first.
Yeah.
Before I had children, I had needs. I had wants, and I already put them to the side for my children. But
Right.
sometimes mentally, you need that break.
Yeah.
Like
And
literally,
recharge.
I think for me it be my thoughts.
Yeah.
I want to be able to have my thoughts to myself. It's not that I really want to go nowhere. It's
Yeah.
not that I really want to do nothing. You know, because I'm grateful I do have a good support system. So if I really want to go out and do something, I can. But it's more so I want to mentally take care of myself.
Yeah.
You know, because as a mom, as a parent, you know, because I don't want to just put it straight on mom because it's a lot of single dads. We are the glue that holds everything together.
Yeah.
And when we are not okay,
Yep.
our children are not okay. We're being less of parents to our kids because we are not mentally or physically okay. Sometimes like the day will be gone and it's just like by the end of the day, it's like I've been in a trance all day, like just out of routine. Then by the time when I settle down, like damn, I did all that today. Or my time done gone by. You know, like y'all ever feel like that? Like you done been running so much, and then once you get the kids settled, and you do like take a real breath. Yeah. Damn, we did all this today. Right. And I gotta turn around tomorrow and do the same thing. I gotta turn around. I
had plans. I was supposed to be doing this, but now I'm too tired. I can't even.
Right. Like when I do get rid of the children, I want to get to bed.
Right.
I want to go to sleep. Yeah. Like I got rid of the kids the other day. I literally had a glass of wine. I took a bath, soothing bath, had me a glass of wine, and laid in the bed and went to sleep.
Yes.
You know, anybody else like, girl, why you ain't go to the club? Why you ain't go hang out?
I was tired.
It's like, y'all, I gotta rest up before I can even try to go out and do something. Mentally, I can't do it. Like, I want to be able to just sit down and process everything because our minds are so clouded with, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta make sure this is okay. What the kids eat? Did I sign that permission slip?
Right.
Oh, they gotta have this for school for Friday. Okay, then I do need to make groceries. What we gonna eat tomorrow? The children need one of the clothes. Y'all, it's gonna get cold outside. Yep. You know, it's that.
That battery light did that check engine
light.
Gonna get that check.
Oh, y'all.
Dang, that tire went flat yesterday. I need to put some.
Cause you know it's always something.
It's always.
It's always something. That's why I feel like mentally we have to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
Because like I said, when we are not together, we cannot give our children everything that they need when we are not mentally there, when we mentally shut down and tune out. Because we can literally shut down and tune our children out sometimes. Because we are so wrapped up in what's life for real. You know, but now sometimes you gotta just tune them out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mama's like, you don't have this on.
Girl, that's my mama. What?
What she say?
Like, you ain't, did Cherry doing it? I'm like, mama, I don't care. Ain't nobody crying. Ain't nobody hurt.
Ain't no blood nowhere.
Like, ain't nobody broke nothing. We gotta go to the hospital. Leave them children alone. Let them hoop and holler in this house. Because it's like you get accustomed to it. You don't hear it.
Right.
You literally do not hear it. So I just feel like as parents, we have to take that time out to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
Like we have to, you got to find something like whatever your niche is or
a hobby.
You know, just something.
Yeah.
So that you can, because like I said, like for the parents that don't get a break, oh my God, I feel.
I cannot imagine.
I get a break and I still be like, bruh.
Like,
oh Lord.
Girl.
You know, so I can only imagine how it feels to not get a break.
Because I have an in-house child and it's like.
And the in-house baby hit different. An in-house baby hit so different.
Like, somebody that can somebody.
And let me explain to you what we mean when we say in-house baby. Like, we both have 2 children.
Yes.
Sydney's married, but she has a daughter previous.
Right.
I'm not married, but I'm in a serious relationship, and me and him have a child together, and then I have my son that my first baby. So with them, like in both our instances, we kind of do like a split custody thing, like visitation with our first children parent. So we used to, like, before we had our second children, it was like, well, I got this week off, you know, I got this weekend, you know. Then you mess around and have another baby with the person that you are currently with, and it's like, that's an in-house baby.
That child never go nowhere. That parent is here with you.
That baby don't go nowhere. That baby always there. You know what I'm saying?
It hit different.
That in-house baby hit different.
The in-house child,
like, it's ghetto.
There. Like,
it's ghetto.
Yeah, that in-house child. Yeah, and if I do, it's because the oldest child is at my brother's house, so this child it's a 2 for 1.
You can't know they both go together.
Like if she spend the night, she gotta spend the night.
She got to go.
Like
both of them gotta come together.
Both of them gotta come with you. Like
So that's what we mean by in-house baby. I know mentally it was an adjustment for me, and I'm sure it was for you. Cause like Jalen was 5 when I had Layla, so. I think me and his dad broke up when he was probably like 2. So that was like 3 years of like every other weekend. I knew like, okay, I could plan to go and hang out and do this.
You
know, so So you know how it hit. When you got, you know what I'm saying? When your baby is just always there.
Always there.
And we love them. We love them.
It was 7 years for mine before I had. It's a 7 year span between them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I got with my husband when my oldest was 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it was 5 years of us just having freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah. It hit different.
Yeah.
It hit so much different.
It's different.
And you know, I feel like it changes the dynamic of your relationship too.
Yeah.
Because I feel like me and Chris were way more free. Like we were just, oh baby, you wanna get up and let's just do this? And this and
yeah.
And now it's like,
all right, wait, we can't do this.
We're gonna go get us sleep. We go to the front and watch TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you know, let me see if, you know, your mama want to
or we take advantage and like, if Maya stays with my brother and Graceland stays there too, it's like, all right, you want to stop at Waffle House? We get some Waffle House. We eat that on the way.
Look, don't
you know, you want to do that?
It be like you be so old.
Yes, like you sneaking.
You want to go and watch a movie? You want to chill?
Like literally, or you want to?
Yes. Bitch, how old are you?
Literally, like
you want to make some arts and crafts with each other. You want to make some cookies.
It's crazy.
Bitch, go out somewhere and hang out. You be so tired, though. It be like,
I don't want to
take a nap. The children out here. Let's take a nap.
Let's take a nap. Let's take a nap.
Hey, Courtney. We got Courtney in the building from Good Vibes.
Sleep. Sleep.
Y'all.
Sleep.
So, one shout out to all the parents. Like, at the end of the day, like I said, parenting is hard, but it's so rewarding. I cannot stress that enough. Yeah, we would not recommend it, but
it's bittersweet.
Like,
it's bittersweet. I'm gonna say that because I was honestly the person growing up. I did not want kids.
Cindy was always said she didn't want children.
Oh my goodness, I did not want kids. Lord,
no,
I did not want kids.
Like, and I was like, I'm on 2 or 3 kids.
Girl, get out of here. In what life? No, ma'am.
I did not want children. I did not want children.
And I think it's because maybe I don't have siblings. I have like my siblings we're not close.
Yeah,
so
I
can feel it. Yeah.
We have a big age gap.
I have
so you were more so raised like
an
only child?
For like 10 years.
Ooh, yeah, gotcha. Yeah,
I have a 14-year age gap with my brother.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We have this big age gap, and then my cousins, they're like at least, I think the oldest one is 8 years younger than me.
Gotcha. So it's a big
gap
in every way possible.
When I have kids, I want like 2 or 3 kids. I have like a puppy.
Come on, puppy.
All of this. And then here I am, still got the one
child.
child.
Do you want to have more children? It's up for debate. We never know. You never know. You never know.
I mean, it's a possibility. I may want one.
You never know.
I'm getting up in age, so.
Girl, they ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Yeah,
they got nothing to do with nothing.
Nothing to do with nothing.
Nothing to do with nothing.
I'm getting up there, so I might just stick with my one because she 8. That's gonna be a big age gap.
Mine was 7. I'm going on 8. Woo! There's still a chance.
Well, I gotta give me a boot first. So.
Okay.
True.
Okay, now that's understandable.
True.
When I get the, by the time I get the boot,
you never know. You never know. You know what? We should do a dating segment. We should don't even put that in the atmosphere. We should do a dating segment. We should do like some blind dates, or we need to do some hookups.
Hey,
all single men. Hey, let us know.
All the single men. All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
Look, we need to hook our single girls up. We need to hook our single women up. Like, and that's another. I feel like we don't have good dating resources as black people. Like, you know, just places to actually go and meet people who like genuinely want to date and be in a relationship. You just
and I just right. And then too, I don't think it's just that. I think it's people. If people came straight out and told you what they wanted from jump, it'll be so much easier
today.
Right. Now you do have some that are really honest and like, look, I can't do the relationship thing. Kick it. I'm not really ready for that. I got other stuff going on.
Yeah.
Then that gives the woman a chance to like, okay.
Right. She can make her choice.
She can choose.
Yeah. Right. If she want to deal with that or if she want to keep it pushing.
Right.
Give her that choice. And then too, some women ask for that and then they can't deal with the truth being given.
Mm-hmm. Some people can handle the truth.
Right. Some people ask
You don't
for
want
it,
the
but
truth,
can't
you
handle
can't
it.
handle
But
it.
then
Right.
you had a girl, like, then you end up falling after you done already said, I
Now,
can't do it.
yeah.
You end
True
up
that.
falling, and
Yeah.
then there you are.
Still
Looking crazy, all in love.
Why you being weird? to
Why you
me?
being weird to me?
Listen.
Left hand on throttle.
Other hand on neck.
Why you being weird to me? I'm just trying to understand. Wait a minute.
Help me.
Right, help me to understand. The man thing, girl, you crying now? For real though.
But yeah, that's a thing.
It's a
That's
real
a thing.
Real.
That's a thing.
Cindy, we
So,
need to host a
speed day.
speed day. Remember we had that at Hines?
We did.
Really?
2022. We are hosting
We're
the
gonna have-
first Black Speed Day event. There you go. You
Y'all
heard it
did
first.
speed day?
Y'all.
We had that at Hines.
How did
Yes.
that work?
It was fun. I did it. It was fun.
Oh,
She ain't make no connection. It was just like,
Yeah.
we on campus. This is
Yeah.
good.
you
Oh.
only have like, what, 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I saying? 30 seconds. Hey, my name is.
We're gonna make it 3 minutes.
Yes. We are
be
going to
3
host
minutes.
a
We are
Black
going to
Speed.
host. Y'all look
I'm
for
so
that.
tickled.
Look.
Y'all
we
look for
ready.
that. Y'all look for
Jay,
that.
you going to be there. Like,
2022. Queen
Like,
Peace
y'all shut up.
is going to host.
Yes, and we also have another event that we are going to announce at the beginning
Yes.
of November. Y'all know we had to reschedule the Halloween event because of Ronisha, you know, Corona here.
Yeah.
Ronisha still playing around, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, with these numbers and stuff. And we want to be safe before anything.
Yeah.
But for the new year, the beginning of November, we are going to announce our New Year's event.
We ain't gonna cancel that
New
one.
Year
y'all.
event because it's only one New Year
We
that's
not
coming
gonna.
in.
We ain't gonna
We
post
canceling that one.
We keeping that.
So y'all already know. Y'all done been to our past events. Y'all already know how we get down. So y'all stay tuned for that. We want to thank Miss J for coming in. You know what I'm saying? Round of applause.
Yeah.
This is her first time, but it will definitely not be her last time coming
Yeah,
out.
check
Check
her
her out.
They didn't
Check
get to
her
do
out.
their dance at the end.
Yeah, child, let's get on. Y'all not finna embarrass me.
You ain't gonna be.
Girl, I can't dance. Cindy, tell her.
She can't.
It don't matter.
It don't
Sis,
matter.
It don't matter.
It is not for cameras.
That thing be thinking.
I ain't be thinking, but I cannot dance. You're not gonna embarrass me.
No, it ain't that type of thing.
No.
Like you gotta.
Sis, I don't have that in me. I don't have that. I don't possess it.
I'm gonna show
So
you.
maybe that's something I need to work on.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
That's something I need to work
I'm
on.
gonna show you.
Yeah, so y'all will make sure to include her link so y'all can
Yes.
go ahead and y'all can shop this amazing book that is on Amazon and where else?
Barnes and Noble.
Barnes and
Yes,
Noble, y'all.
Barnes
So
and
this is another amazing Black female that is a Black business owner, y'all.
Yes.
And if you are a Black business owner and you want to come and be on the show, y'all know y'all
Let
need
us
to right.
know.
Come on.
And
Anything
I
else you
want
want
to
to
say,
know?
the publisher is a Black-owned company. Like she
Yeah.
is a Black publisher. So
It's the Black.
shout out to Erica Boyd.
Yes.
Yes, shout out to Erica Boyd.
Yes.
So yes, y'all.
Y'all want to write a book? Y'all just hit up.
Get at Miss Erica Boyd, y'all.
Yeah.
So y'all tune in with us next week at 7:30, same time. Y'all tune in. Make sure y'all like.
Wait.
Come on, girl.
One more thing.
Come on with it.
So I am collaborating with another. She's a therapist, a counselor.
Okay.
And we're having a mental wellness brunch in December.
Okay.
We're gonna work that out
That's
December
right.
19th. So we're gonna get that together.
Please
More details.
give us
We're
details.
gonna
Send
talk
us the
about
flyer
mental health
too.
awareness
Yes.
and confidence building. So
Please.
we'll have food.
Please.
We'll have the giveaways. So
Okay. Yes.
Let us know.
Y'all, we're gonna make sure when she give us that details to post that, and we there.
yes.
Consider us there. So y'all, once again, thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for the likes, the comments, the subscribes, the everything, all of it. Shout out to y'all because we could not do this without y'all and our amazing, beautiful co-host today.
Yeah.
And my bestie, because
It's
I
my
couldn't
best
do it without
friend,
period.
and I forgot
period,
the rest,
period,
but y'all
period.
know
I don't even know what she's saying. Don't even know. But I'm going to go along with it. Because I'm fine. So y'all have a good night. We love y'all. Y'all make sure
Yes.
y'all stay tuned to Queen's Peace.
Peace out.